wouldn't ask anybody to do any poems. And we're live.
All
Hey,
right.
well, welcome to Monday Night Heroes pre-Christmas edition, where we are once again donning the spandex and cybertronics of Marvel superheroes.
Cybertronics.
Yeah,
Cybertronic. Supersonic.
Doesn't anybody have cybertronic shit? No.
No. Batroc.
Not in this particular group. Why don't we, before we do...
our enemies?
Oh, well, you'll just have to punch him and find out.
All right.
There you go.
Let's go ahead and introduce everybody. We'll start with Steve.
I am Steve. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm Danny Rand. I'm the Immortal Iron Fist, the living weapon of Kunlun.
All right.
He will hit you with the fist.
Next up is Matt.
I'm Luke Cage, better known as Power Man.
All right. Next up is Bryan.
I am the incredible, the extraordinaire, mercenaire, Batroc, the leaper. But watch out for the captain. You have not seen him anywhere, have you?
And finally, Jay.
Yes, I'm playing Kurt Wagner, or also known as the Nightcrawler.
The Nightcrawler.
Known in the Munich
Good
Circus.
for me. Good for me. Do the Bamf. Bamf. Do the Bamf.
All right.
Aww.
Everyone's favorite teleporter.
It's not the eye. The eye isn't everyone's favorite teleporter.
Well,
You mentioned
That was a call. That was a callback.
that was a callback. Scary, faceless bastard. Goofy ass. All right.
The asset. We'll see if he does.
So, yep, welcome. Monday Night Heroes for Hire. This is issue number 2, part 2 of Escape from Manhattan.
Special giant-sized Heroes for Hire.
Yeah. When last we left the Heroes for Hire, you guys had taken a job from an illegal cabbie named Greg Kolchak, who says, "Get me to South Park Cove so I can get the hell off the island of Manhattan, because some criminal organization or another is after him for a locked box that was supposedly left in his car."
This thing happens.
Our heroes
God.
encountered agents of Hydra attacking them on the way, and once they defeated those Nazi bastards, they got to South Park Cove, and a van pulled up with a number of leather-jacketed goons and a large figure, animalistic, armor-plated, calling himself the Pangolin.
So is this is this issue called
Pangolin Party.
Thus Walks the Pangolin?
Oh, no, mon ami. It's this man, this pangolin. You must find the ultimate nullifier for him, no? Anyway.
All right.
What is
Go
it?
ahead.
Dance?
Give it a crack there, Luke.
What am I cracking?
Cracking wise on the title. It's got to be Pangolin related.
Mm-hmm.
Let's make this guy an endangered species.
Okay.
Huda!
Jay.
Not the DC universe.
Yes.
Give me a shot at the title.
Shot at a title.
Yeah, shot at a title for this issue.
The Pangolin Strikes Back. No. Yeah, you're asking the wrong person for that.
All right. Well, that's 10 karma to each of you
Lunchtime of the
for giving it a try.
Oh, and remember, right now we have 150 karma for the group.
Yes.
I donated 100 of my karma.
Plus your leadership talent.
Right, plus my leadership talent gives us 50.
Yep.
Yes, leadership talent is always a handy thing.
So
Well,
hero. Go
Scott
ahead.
Summers wasn't available, so you have to deal with the Iron Fist.
All right, well, feast away.
How will I heat my tea? Let's see here. The gang members are closing in. Looks like a few of them seem to be holding spherical objects. Some kind of grenade. And the pangolin is just basically cutting a beeline straight through the middle.
Are there any civilians around?
There's civilians milling about, but they're further away. You guys picked a spot that was less traveled for the meetup. It is October. There's maybe a couple of boats out. The real hardcore sailors that have going around the island.
The Maid of the Mists.
Who would be the biggest striker here? Would it be Iron Fist?
In terms of damage, that would be Luke. That's Luke.
That would be Luke.
Consistently, I can do one really hard fucking punch.
Okay.
But yeah, it's Luke. I'm gonna start trying to take out these henchmen.
All right. Well, before we go into initiative, we do have.
You're not going to try to talk to them.
Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler.
Yep.
You are walking along the sidewalk near South Cove Park. Your saber dangling by your side as you've just trained for the afternoon with an Italian fencing master. And you see this large shadow looming over through the bush. And you hear in the booming voice, give him over or face the power of the pangolin. Or some appropriately cheesy bad guy stuff.
I'm going to take a peek and see
the
what's
name
going
is
on.
not so amusing.
And what I will do is I'm actually going to crawl. What kind of buildings is around me?
There's a lot of trees. You're in a park.
Okay. Then what I would like to do is I would like to try to get a little bit of height to see if I can spot what's going on better.
Okay. Yeah, there's a suitably large tree. You can bamf into it, no problem.
Yep. I want to have an overview of what's going on before I jump in.
Okay. So you're crouched in the trees. Are you in your costume? Or, uniform?
I would say right now I would be in my uniform.
Okay. All right, that's fair. All right, now let's roll some initiative.
Okay.
And remember, you get a modifier to this D10 roll using your intuition.
How do we roll initiative with this?
What is the bonus?
All right. We'll have everybody roll initiative in order, and I'll tell you what your bonus is when we go. All right, start with Danny.
All right, I rolled a 10.
You rolled a
Let
10.
me make sure that's. No, I'm sorry. I rolled a 1. That's the 10s dice. I rolled a 1.
Okay. And your intuition is
40.
40. You have a +3, so you have a 4.
Do I get any for martial arts? +1. Martial arts E gives me +1.
Ah, there you go.
So I rolled a 5.
Okay, 5.
Just still fucking flat-footed.
Well, I mean, the pangolin is large and very strange looking. You know,
Oh,
it's a 2-legged pangolin, and he's blue.
you,
Luke.
Sacre Blue. Sorry.
Mr. Cage.
23. My intuition is excellent.
Oh, it's just a D10 roll. Sorry.
Oh, okay, my bad.
And you
My
get a
intuition
+1.
is still excellent.
Okay, yeah, +1.
8.
8. Nice. Batroc.
8. And I believe, hold on. Yeah, my intuition is, hold on, calling it up. Ah, yes, excellent.
Excellent. All right, that's also a +1.
Excellent. That's it.
So roll me a
All right,
D10.
so I have a 9. That was a 9.
All right.
All right.
Nightcrawler.
I rolled a 4 total. I rolled a 3 plus excellence, so that's +1.
All right. So 4.
Mm.
Okay, and give the pangolin and the goons. The pangolin gets 6. And the goons are at 2. All right, so
That sounds like we.
Batroc.
It is time to tip the scales, mon ami. I am going to take a flying leap at this pangolin and see if he's made of sterner stuff.
Okay. Give me a fighting skill.
Alright. He's using my savate, so I can kick and slam opponents larger than myself, doing up to excellent damage with those attacks.
Okay.
Oh,
Wonderful.
let's see, and that is an 89. Let's see that I have just rolled. So, according to the table, damn, I just had it. Yeah. 89 on an excellent means I am firmly in the dark yellow. Oh, you just barely missed me giving you a punch with a red.
Yeah, it's still a slam result, possibly, which would be absolutely hilarious. Your attack does no damage. But let's see if you catch him off guard. He has to make an endurance test. 33. And he has an endurance. Holy shit. Okay. Batroc.
Yes. We.
I'm going to tell you how many areas he goes back. But you're gonna have to draw me a panel here.
He stinks
yeah.
like a stone.
No, you guys are
Okay.
facing the water. His back's to the road.
Mm-hmm.
But you do knock him back about 2 areas.
That'd be an easy panel. You just have a couple of grooves going right straight through the panel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So go ahead,
He's
Batroc.
not quite okay.
Tell me what just happened.
Yeah. It's like, there I was. It's like, and I did not hesitate as I took the flying leap towards the snoot of this Monsieur Pangolin, and he puts up his little paws up and prepares to do some sort of damage. I don't know what. It's like, because I'm not about to find out. As my heel connects firmly to his snout, and he goes back, crushing through something that looks very, very expensive. Almost a fourth wall, if you know what I mean.
All right.
And then he tumble all the way down? Yeah, up is, in this kind of mercenary world, up is down, black is white, Pangolin is ready to fight. Or maybe not.
All right. So, yeah, the pangolin does take a little bit of a tumble here. Luke.
I'm gonna move over to the pangolin. He's on the ground, or is he just kind of standing?
Yeah, he's laying on the ground.
Okay, I'm gonna pop him in the face a couple of times.
Okay, go for it.
Sure. Are you punching a pangolin when he's down?
Nope.
I got martial arts A&E for whatever that's worth.
All right.
A allows you to stun or slam opponents that are regardless of their strength and endurance. And E gives you +1 to initiative rolls.
Oh, okay, cool. So I would have actually gone on 9, but whatever.
Yeah, you would have had to roll off with Batroc.
Yeah, I'm fine with Batroc going first. So strength incredible.
Okay. Yep. Give me that fighting. I'm going to give you. He's on the ground, so I'm going to give you 2 column shifts.
So am I rolling strength or what's
You're
F?
rolling fighting. Yeah.
That's F.
Yep.
All right. Okay, that's a mark. Oh, geez. Ought 4. Bam! I put my fist in the concrete right by his head.
Yep. Shatter that concrete, though.
And I'm yelling in his face, that could have been your skull.
Lovely.
Oh, the law.
Lovely. All right. Number 3 here is the pangolin. The pangolin laying on the ground. Luke has just missed. Is going to try to grab Luke and throw him back toward Batroc. Oh.
That is not so friendly.
All right, so let's roll some strength here. Let's see. That is 100 on a grapple. So yeah, he's got Luke in a hold. You'll be able to try to resist, but he's basically got Luke tied up.
Oh no!
I resist on my turn.
Yeah, you'll get to resist on your turn.
Right.
Before you act. All right. That was the pangolin. Let's see. No, it's number 4 is Danny.
All right. So, how many thugs are there, and are they like grouped together?
There are 10, and they are fanned out as much as they can be. You guys are kind of on a pier. So really,
Right.
they'd have to come at you kind of like a
Come and get
hallway.
it.
So how many can I get in the middle of realistically?
If you ran down, you could probably place yourself kind of in the center of their little half circle that they're making.
Okay. Well then, I'm going to choose the attacking multiple targets tactic.
Okay. So that'll be
And I'm just going to try and take as many of them out as I can. So basically, it's -4
Mhm.
to my column shift, which is fine because I'm going to spend karma to make this happen. A single roll is made, and the result of that applies to all opponents.
Yep.
So basically,
Oh.
what I'm trying to do is knock them all into the river on this pier.
Okay.
That's like my goal.
Okay,
I'm going to
I'm-
spend karma to get a. I need a slam, right?
If you want to knock them that hard, yes, you're going to need a slam result.
Okay, so for a blunt attack, that is a yellow, right?
Correct.
So I'm going to spend enough to get me into the yellow. Normally, I would be fighting them at 40 plus 1 is 50 minus 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so I'm fighting them at 10.
Okay.
I rolled a 61, which is green, but I need to get to 76. So I'm going to spend the karma to get to 76.
Okay.
So I'm going to spend the 15 karma to just like one by one, bam, 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 knock them into the river.
All right. Well, they do get to try to resist. How much damage do you do, by the way?
I do 10.
10? Okay.
But I do have that martial arts A, which allows me to stun or slam opponents regardless of their comparative strength and endurance. So,
Right.
So I know they're just thugs, but.
Was they really thugs? Didn't we all start out as thugs? Oh, wait.
No.
Oh.
Danny started out as a child.
Yeah.
Oh.
Bill Cosby.
All right, so here we go. You got 4 of them with that hit.
Oh, I hit all of them.
Oh, you hit all 10 of them?
Whoever I was in the middle of, yeah, one roll for all of them.
Okay, yeah, I know you hit all of them.
Bravo!
So, I mean, they're all taking
Monsieur
10.
Beast.
Yeah.
They're all taking 10 no matter what.
Correct.
It's just a question of how many can...
How many get knocked into the river?
Right.
1.
Oof.
2. 3. 4.
Oh.
5.
Splash.
5 of them. You have eliminated the targets by half.
And that is the power of the fisting, I see.
And then I'll say, I'll give you this chance to surrender now, and the rest of you can just go. No questions asked.
Not even one.
All right. they're kind of just like shocked a little bit. The ones that didn't go flying are too shocked at what they just saw to answer. As 5 of their companions just fly out into the river. You hit them that hard.
Mm. Mm.
I mean, you didn't like knock them halfway, not like Looney Tunes knock them out.
Right.
But.
No, I just wanted
Aw.
to put him in the river.
All right. Nightcrawler. Looks like your friends Luke and Danny have things well in hand.
Yeah.
Sort of.
So, from my vantage point, does anybody seem to be lacking? From what I'm hearing and seeing, it doesn't look like it. Would those 5 remaining thugs pose a threat? Or would I assume that the pangolin would be a bigger threat?
Pangolin, you haven't really seen the pangolin do anything other than grab Luke.
Okay. So, can I'm trying to think. So, my strength is weak. My fighting is excellent. So, is there a way to be able to bamf in the middle of those 5 that are left standing and whip around and use my tail to try to trip a few? Or am I better off just using my sword? I don't know if I could do both at the same time. Because it does say his tail does have... There is a sharp end on his tail tip only.
Yeah, I think that's more descriptive than ability to be weaponized.
Okay. Or can I use it as to trip?
You could use it to grab somebody, yes.
Okay.
Or just sweep.
What I want to do is I want to attempt to go into there and see if I can sweep a few people.
Okay.
Oh, bizarre.
Try to assist. Exactly. Well, see, the thing is I see the 2 of you, and I don't know if those 5 will do anything.
Mm-hmm.
So it's better to be 2 on 5. So for this, would it be a fighting attack or
All right.
agility?
Give me a second here because I think your teleportation power also
Requires me to do a endurance feat.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
So I could start off with that, and my endurance is remarkable.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I will roll 100-side dice. And I rolled a 69. And that is under remarkable a green. No, a yellow.
It's a yellow? Okay. So, yeah. You may teleport over and try to sweep 1 unless you want to try your fighting at -4.
I'm fighting at -4. I will try to sweep 1.
Try to sweep 1? Okay. Yep, you are going to get roll on your excellent table.
Yep. So I rolled a 64 on excellent. That is green. Dark green.
Dark green? Okay. Your strength is typical, so you only get to do 6. So, there we go. Oh, you said it was yellow, correct?
It was green.
It was green.
When it was,
okay.
yeah, it was yellow to teleport.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. You slap him pretty hard with your tail.
Okay.
You teleport in, bamf, slap him in the face with tail. He takes a shot, and you're kind of like land in your. I don't know. Describe it to me. What kind of pose does Nightcrawler land in?
Nightcrawler would be. Actually, I would see him in more of a, almost like a 3-point pose.
Okay.
Like he just jumped out of a tree.
Nice.
And as he came around, he would slap him with the tail, and then get ready to rumble next round.
All right. Well done. Well done. So there are 5 goons remaining. It is now their turn.
The goons?
Yeah, they're just goons.
Are they going last in the round?
Yep, they're going.
So what's happening? Okay.
Yeah.
Do they want Rocky Road?
Rocky Road.
Rocky Road.
All right, so they are terrible at fighting. So one is going to try to attack Nightcrawler and misses. 2 are going to try to attack Danny. First one misses. Second one also misses. 1 is going to try to hurl a smoke grenade, or not a smoke grenade, a knockout gas grenade over you guys' heads toward Greg. Okay, he gets it over there, and does Greg pass? Yes. Somehow Greg Kolchak manages to resist this knockout gas that was hurled his way.
Oh, good, good.
And so now we are back to the top of the round with Batroc.
All right. The Pangolin, is he still holding Monsieur Cage?
Yeah, he looks like he's going to try to sit up.
Oh, well, that is a no-no. And so I am going to tumble towards him and kick Luke Cage out of his hand. Or I'm going to kick his arm to make him let go of the Luke Cage. Let's see. So, I can leap more than 20 feet. Let's see. All right. And so, beware the Pangolin. Off. And that is... Oof. Sacre bleu. It's like, how did I get it too? All right. You do not. It's like, I don't even need to check the chart on that one.
Sorry, Monsieur Cage. I tried to save you, but it is not in the cards right now.
Yeah, I imagine it. It's like some of those old kung fu movies where he comes in and he leaps over and kicks the Pangolin's arm as hard as he can, and it's like rigid.
Yeah, that was not my finest hour.
Luke, you can now attempt to break free.
I would try it.
And since Batroc just kicked him to little to no effect, I'll go ahead and give you a column shift on this as well. Not that Luke needs it.
Instead of breaking free, can I just kind of lean into and just kind of snuggle? Just have a good snuggle with the pangolin.
Oh, so you want to?
No. I'm going to try break free. His strength is incredible.
Strength is incredible. Okay.
Has Luke Cage been going to therapy?
Just trying to get in touch with my feelings. And I get a column shift.
Yeah, I'm going to give you a column shift on that.
Okay, I'm going to spend karma. Do I have to say how much karma in advance?
just to get to a successful one.
You just have to say what your goal is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna spend enough karma to get to a green effect if I need to.
Okay.
Oh, sweet love.
Let's see. Give me just a second here. His strength. What is your strength?
Incredible. A column shifter put me in amazing.
Okay. You guys are tied in strength, so yeah, green results all you need.
Oh, didn't even need to spend any karma.
All right, you still got to
52.
lose.
Oh,
Yeah, still got to lose 10 though.
That's fine.
All right, so yeah, you the remnants of your shirt give way.
again.
Is 100% Captain
Not
Kirk.
Luke.
As you rip your way from the pangolin's grasp. All right, so Luke is free. That makes the pangolin's turn.
We're heroes for hire.
Luke looks down at her and goes, I just bought this.
Mm-hmm.
Pangolin gets up and looks at Luke and just smiles. At that point, you realize that the pointed muzzle, and actual pangolin features of this individual, it's not a costume.
Oh,
Weird.
what? Kind of bizarre.
Kurt, maybe you should introduce him to Professor Xavier, Kurt.
There is a topical ointment I have heard about that might fix your condition, mon ami.
And he smiles at Luke. And takes a swing. 63. Well, that's a green.
Mm.
What is your body armor there, Luke?
I've got resistance incredible.
Incredible? Okay. So, yeah, the pangolin hits you as hard as he can. You feel it, but it doesn't seem to break, your skin. You don't feel it deeply, but
But I feel it
can-
emotionally.
Yes. You're also able to tell that this guy. You're able to tell that this guy is pretty darn strong. Like what's Luke's strength?
Normally incredible.
Okay, yeah. You feel it. He was still must be a little rocked by the by Batroc's attack, but you can tell he's about as strong as you are.
I still look at him frowning, shake my head like, man.
All right, and next up is Danny.
All right, there's still 5 guys around us.
Yep. Nightcrawler just smacked one. He looks like he's hurting pretty bad. The rest of them seem to be pretty active. You see a couple
How
more
many have
grenades. 2 more have grenades.
How many have grenades?
2.
Okay, so I am going to. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to the closest one to me that has a grenade.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to attempt to pick the grenade away from his hand.
I'm sorry, you're going to try to. What's that again?
Kick the grenade away from his. Kick the grenade out of his hand.
All right. Ooh, let's see.
So that's like an aim, right?
Yeah.
Disarming. I could speak English.
Yeah, I'm gonna say since it's still a blunt attack, um, you'll have to call it a call it a yellow
Okay.
to successfully kick the grenade out of his hand.
That's fine. Okay, so 40. Okay. I rolled a 60, which is just in the yellow.
Nice. Okay. Which way are you kicking the grenade?
I'm kicking the grenade off into the river.
Okay. All right. Yep, you send it soaring out into the river. Kolchak's cousin's boat's getting closer. Kolchak is still waiting on the edge.
And I'll say it again. We don't have to be doing this, but I can do this all day. This is all I did in Kunlun. And you are just hired thugs.
Yeah. But hired
Yeah, better
thugs
tell
are
them, wanna
special
be.
sort of people.
Yeah. It's like,
All right.
hopefully they were not
Danny
trained by
has
the taskmaster.
What's that?
Danny has that like humble way of bragging that he does. Like he doesn't come out and say, "Yeah, I'm great." He just says, "Oh yeah, in Kunlun, this is what we did.
Oh.
Hours and hours of it." Like,
Mm.
didn't you do that?
All right. The Incredible Nightcrawler.
Yeah. So apparently they're not listening. So the one that I slapped, I assume is
Take her.
still happy.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to go ahead and you said I had my fencing sword still?
Yes.
Okay, then I'm going to take it and I'm going to hit the one that I hit originally and try to slap me back.
Okie dokie.
And with that,
I'm going to warn you, it's not a good idea to just kill this guy.
okay.
Yeah, if you kill people, you lose karma.
Okay. Well then.
Rules is written, you lose all of it, but we house ruled that you're going to lose 50%.
Okay.
Hmm.
Then
Because the heroes for hire.
how far away from the pier, the edge of the pier are we? So where I'm standing and seeing the guy in front of me, how far to the edge of the pier is it before he's thrown over?
150 feet.
Okay. Now, crazy question.
Okay.
With his Banff, am I able to take a couple of them and bring them for a ride over the water? What I would like to do is I'd like to cool them off a little. Put them in a timeout in the water. And I don't know with his ability how fast he can go. So what I would like to do is Banff, drop him in the water, and then just come back on the pier. I assume that I would have to make a heavy roll.
So 2 Banffs, huh?
Yes.
Banff.
I don't want to get wet.
Okay. Well, the second action would be to... Oh, geez. Okay. This is going to be a little difficult, but I think what you have to do...
Yep.
Right? First is you need to grab this guy.
Yep.
All right, so this round will be just grabbing the guy.
Yep.
All right.
So give me a strength roll.
Okay. And that's typical. I rolled a 51, and a typical would be. Oh, Jesus, I just got green.
Green on
Oh.
a grab. Green on a grab. Yeah, I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it. Yeah, you grab him by the arm.
Okay. And then next
So-
round I can toss him?
Yeah, next round you can teleport, roll your endurance to teleport back.
Okay.
All right. The goon's turn. Let's see. There is 1, 2, 3, 4. The one goon whom Danny insists on looking at while he's talking. Smirks and says, "Did they teach you this in Kunlun?" And fires his pistol.
Alrighty.
67 on typical. That's green. So that's just a hit. That's 10 damage. Does Fist have any body armor?
Nope.
Nope. All right, yeah. So he kind of
Up to
like
10 damage.
he clips you in the arm.
Oh.
Yeah,
Couldn't
Danny
just stick
Danny
that.
gets stabbed a lot.
Yeah, Danny is rough and tumble.
Yeah.
Takes damage.
All right. Another goon is going to try to attack Nightcrawler. He hits you with his club.
Okay.
So yeah, that is also 10 damage.
Okay.
And yeah, you get whacked pretty good with the club.
Okay.
Another one is going to start running down the dock toward Kolchak. A second one is going to run down the dock, and a third one is going to try to hit Iron Fist with a club. And whack him for 10 points.
Okay.
All right. We are back to the top of the round. Batroc.
All right. Well, it's a fool me once, fool me twice, Monsieur Pangolin.
I am not going to take such disrespect from you. I shall swing at you with another round of Savat. And we are going to try to slam you back down into the ground. That's like snoot, snoot. Ooh. And that is a 93. Okay. Well, a 93 and an excellent means I am. Just barely. It's like a yellow again.
A yellow again.
Mm-hmm.
Endurance.
Excellent.
Okay.
Huh. Oh wait, I could
Okay,
use my
this
whip cannon
time-
on you.
All right.
Ah,
He is able. You still knocking back one.
Uh-oh. If he actually catches on to the power of the Batroc, I am in big trouble. If only the captain were here to see me today.
Danny and Luke. You don't know how he's doing this, but Batroc appears to be whipping the Pangolin's ass.
More than meets the eye, mon ami.
Okay. So, Luke.
So the pangolin looks like he's mixed up with Batroc then?
No, Batroc just
Mhm.
like jumped up, kicked the crap out of him, sending him stumbling backwards.
But these other two mooks are running after the guy we're supposed to be protecting.
Yep.
I'm going to try and catch up with one of them and thump him in the back of the head.
Okay.
Good idea.
Yeah.
I'm going to try and knock him out. I'm not trying to kill him or anything.
Okay, so you're going for a red result. You're trying to stun him.
Right.
Okay. All right.
I'll
yep.
spend karma if necessary.
Okay. Yep. Give me a fighting check. Or fighting feat, to use their terminology.
Woo! This is going to cost me. Sure. I got a red result. Hold on a second.
Okay.
So I spent 52 karma.
Woo!
Thunk. And hit him in the back of the head. I assume knocking him out.
All right. Well, he does get an endurance, but his endurance is only typical. Which he definitely fails, and now will be out for 4 rounds.
Oof.
Okay, that's it for me.
Okay. Next up is the Pangolin, who recovers
Uh-oh.
and charges toward Batroc the Leaper.
Aw, predictable.
And you realize, as you're seeing, he is moving impossibly fast.
Oh.
And
That is unfair.
before you can blink, right? Because when the Pangolin charges you, he doesn't just run at you. He rolls up into this ball that is like metal plates on the outside. And just charges towards you at the speed of a small car.
It's just like you're playing Zelda.
That's not nice.
And he is going to try to ram you, essentially.
You would think. Let's see.
Which is a charge. Okay. Charging. Okay, so he's going to get to do his endurance with a column shift.
Mm-hmm.
Endurance with a column shift. 40, 50. which is a yellow result. Which is a slam. Go ahead and give me your endurance.
Okay, my endurance is excellent. And then I'm going to do a 10-point karma draw on this one, I think. So. Oh, let's see. That is a 54, 64, and so excellent. Oh, and that's a green for me.
Okay. So he collides with you.
Oof.
Ouch.
And he's going to do some 40 points of damage when he hits you.
Oof.
And knocks you back an area.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Oof.
Yep, and that's the Pangolin's turn. Danny.
60.
Hey,
Luke has run
how
up,
far
and
away
he's
is the Pangolin?
he's
He's like protecting Kolchak right now, right?
right. Yes, he's charged in. He's down in the mix with you guys. It's just Batroc
Okay,
and
so
the Pangolin. You can get to him in a round. Yeah, within
Okay.
normal action.
I am actually going to move toward him,
Mm-hmm.
and while I'm doing that, I'm going to concentrate my chi into my fists so that they become
Like
unto like iron.
Ooh, an iron.
Nice.
And I will. All right, so yeah, that's my turn.
Oh, charging takes
And I
up your
need
whole
to
turn?
make Oh no, I'm not.
Oh.
Yeah. I have to charge for a turn. So
Okay.
that's I'm moving toward him and concentrating my chi. So next time I can pop him on the nose.
Right. You get the three panel spread at the top of the page, walking forward, and the glow getting brighter.
Mhm.
Okay. Cool. Nightcrawler, you have that guy and you're grabbing this guy's wrist.
So there's Luke is down. There's a couple of people that went down by the boat, correct? We're charging somebody, a civilian.
Luke, yeah, there's two guys going down that way. Luke just ran up and cocked one of them.
Okay, so there's only one.
And speaking of the one that he cocked, what's your strength again, Luke?
Incredible 40.
Okay, yeah, that guy's just like he's out.
Okay.
Not even for 4 rounds. He's just permanently out.
Okay.
So there's one still running. Luke probably has a handle on that guy too, you would imagine.
Okay. Then I'm gonna go give this person a swim.
Okay. All right. So you teleport out over the Hudson River, and then give me the endurance to teleport back after you drop him.
Okay. And ooh, shnikey. That ought to be interesting. I rolled a 44. My endurance is remarkable. .44 is green.
All right.
I didn't.
That's a
knock myself
green.
out.
Okay. Yep. You teleport out to the middle of the river, drop him, and as you're falling toward the river yourself, you bamf back to the riverbank.
Yep.
Beautiful.
Perfect.
Beautiful. All right. Next up is the goons. The one guy is still running for Kolchak, followed by Luke. One is just gone. Dropped back out into the river. There is one fighting. Nope. Danny just kind of disengaged with those guys and is heading up. So, yeah, everybody's going to crowd Luke. Except for one. So 2 guys are going to try to jump Luke. Missed. and hits you with a club that breaks over the back of your head.
I'm going to ignore it.
Okay.
Oh,
Fair. Back to the top of the round, Batroc.
all right, mon ami.
Me, it's the Pangolin wants to do a little bit of trade-off, blow for blow, which reminds me that we are certainly game for this, but you're going to hurt very hard when you realize I am, in fact, wearing my NeuroShock boots. So, going to attempt to kick him, and this time we're going to turn up the electricity, eh? All right, hold on. Let's see.
It's endurance feat or be stunned for how many rounds? It's an endurance feat for stun, correct? If you hit him.
All right, endurance feat was if I hit him, it's like, let's see, yeah, and that will be doing remarkable electrical damage to him too. Let's see, so, all right, so let's see. Oof, that is. Hold on, I haven't read in my charts. Yeah, you would think. Let's see. So that's excellent for the kick. Added 2, so that is a yellow result.
Okay.
Alright. And then, let's see. On the remarkable side of things.
And how much damage does it do?
Right. Does remarkable damage. So 30 points.
30 points. Okay. Alrighty.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now
Two
two endurance rolls. Let's see. A yellow fighting feat is a slam again. All right. He resists that one. Let's see if he resists your NeuroShock boots.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I mean, you've kind of made a.
The pangolin
Find that.
being focused on you takes the shot to the face. You see a little bit of bluish blood kind of leak out from the side of its mouth.
Mm-hmm.
And although you've turned the juice up on your NeuroShock boots, you see the electricity coursing through. The hairs on its arms stand up. And he just looks at you and smiles.
All right.
Hey, you're as good as they talk about in Mercenary Magazine Monthly.
I might say the same for you, mon ami. If I did not have to kick your derriere, I might take you out for a drink later.
Luke!
That is...
Oh, no, sorry. That was the pangolin. No, that was Batroc's turn. Yes, Luke.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Luke. I suggest that you give him a punch.
Mr. Cage.
Yeah.
Your turn.
I'm going after that remaining guy that's chasing after our escaping charge.
Okay. Going for the knockout again?
No, I'm just going to grab him from behind and toss him into the ocean.
Okay. Yeah. Run up and give me a strength to grab him.
Oh, red result.
All right, you got him. You got him good too. I mean, you just basically, actually, draw me a panel.
Mm-hmm.
I run up behind him and grab him by the back of his neck and the seat of his pants and just chuck him into the ocean like a sack of groceries. Just swoop.
Ah! Excellent. Another one bites the dust.
Oof.
All right. Next up is the pangolin.
Mm-hmm.
The pangolin opens his hand and extends a set of claws. And
I was waiting for those.
and takes a swipe at you. But first,
Oh. Dun-dun.
49.
Oof.
That's relatively low.
He's going to take a swipe with each of his hands.
Hey. Hands off.
First attack misses you.
Mm-hmm.
The second attack strikes you.
Oh. Oof.
And 99, which is a red result. On edged. Yeah.
Mm.
So first off,
Oh.
you're taking 20 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
But you're also going to give me an endurance roll.
Ah. All right. Hold on.
Oh. 84.
I'm
Let's
sorry?
see. And 84, and that as an endurance is, let's see, in an excellent endurance means, boop, yellow.
Yellow. Good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, thank you.
You do not die.
I hope so. I hope not, but the Pangolin has just upped the stakes, and I'm not too appreciative of that.
This was supposed to be a simple escort job, eh?
Danny.
This man is lucky I'm. Oh.
So he is paying attention to Batroc, correct? So
Yes.
do I?
Yeah.
Could I consider this catching him flat-footed?
Yes.
Okay. So with my 3-column shift and spending karma to get to a red result,
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna let loose one punch.
Okay.
If I can aim it toward the river, I would love to.
You're facing away from the river, so that'd have to be
Okay. Well,
that'd have to be a hell of an
well,
uppercut
yeah. Well,
or a flip.
let's see
kick
what
or something.
happens. Oh shit! All right, so I rolled an 85,
Okay.
which is the last yellow. So I have to spend 1 point of karma to get it to red,
Okay.
which I will gladly do.
All
That
right.
does monstrous damage.
Monstrous damage.
Yes, and it is a stun.
And it is a stun. All right. So, monstrous damage. Okay. That's a pretty good hit there. And it is a stun result, so he gets an endurance.
Yes. Yes.
All right.
So-
and his endurance is 40. Oh, go ahead. You were saying something?
Oh, I was going to say, but it doesn't matter because it's happening anyway. That I can stun and slam without having to worry about our strength differences, but
Yeah, he still gets to resist.
yeah, no, yeah.
Um,
But I don't think normally I would be able to actually stun this guy.
so, you haul up, charge in, and smack the crap out of the pangolin. I mean, it's slow. Draw me a picture of how you hit him hard.
Okay, yeah, I just like give him that uppercut.
Okay.
Like he's like wiping his claws from like the gore of what he did to Batroc, and Danny just walks up to him and just lays into like right on the button.
Yeah. So you do that. You rock his head. I mean, slow motion, spit coming out of his mouth. That trickle of blue fluid is a little bit faster now. But he does resist the stun. And now you have his attention.
Okay, I also have to make a fatigue check. I need to make an endurance feat on the stun column.
Okay.
So I don't. How does that work?
Okay, so yeah, roll your endurance, and white is your stunned for 1 to 10 rounds.
Okay.
Green is your stunned for 1, and yellow and red means you're not stunned at all.
Okay, so my endurance is remarkable. I'm going to spend karma to get me to yellow.
Okay.
Oh, and I didn't need to. Fuck. All right. Well, I'm losing 10 karma. I rolled an 86.
Okay. Good.
And then I turn to the thug with the gun and I say, "That's what I learned in Kunlun, motherfucker."
What's your psyche?
50.
50. He looks at you and nods his head toward the pangolin, who's like, he's still standing. And then we go on to Nightcrawler.
Hey, quick
Luke
question.
just threw somebody into the bay. The boat is getting closer. Batroc got hurt pretty bad.
Oh,
He has his rips
excuse
in
me.
his uniform. He's bleeding.
mhm.
Danny just unleashed the power of the Iron Fist, and the pangolin just took it.
Okay. Well, I suppose. Hopefully, this doesn't haunt me. What I
Now,
want-
does anybody want to tell Nightcrawler what the objective here is?
Pourquoi?
We're just making
Big-
sure that
he's a-
Kolchak makes it onto this boat and out of Manhattan.
And where is he?
At the end of the
He's
dock.
down with Luke.
And how far away is the boat?
It's getting closer. I'd say probably 300 feet away. Coming
Okay.
fast.
And is he the only one that needs to go on the boat, or do we all have to go on the boat?
Nope, just Carl,
No.
just Greg.
Okay. I'm a good taxi service.
Okay.
I'm going to pull a roadrunner. I'm going to Banff next to him and teleport him to the boat. I assume it's going to take me 1 round to get to him, and to grab a hold of him, and the following round to get to the ship. Unless I can do him 2 in 1.
He's not resisting.
Okay.
So I'm gonna rule that the grab of Greg Kolchak, you don't have to roll for, but you do have to roll for the second teleport. As an endurance.
And so I'm going to spend karma on that to make sure at least I do a green.
Okay.
Son of a... I rolled a 98.
Okay, still lose 10.
That's awesome.
I lost 10, but still, better safe than sorry.
Yep. Unerringly, you teleport into the boat, practically sitting in the seats with your feet propped up on the sides of the boat. Guten Tag.
Have a good day.
You'll be able to teleport back next round.
That's fine.
Oh,
Still a goon, but he's decided that he's had enough, and he bolts for the van.
Now he runs.
Yeah. Basically, he's running for the van as fast as he can, crashing through trees and bushes and stuff. Pangolin is like, "Aye, coward!" No matter. And now it is Batroc's turn.
It's like, this is not quite the part that you're looking for, Monsieur Pangolin. It's like, I'm going to give you a chance to run. But let's see. And looking about.
He says all the big bloody slashes across his chest.
All right. It's like, I am going to break out.
The special, the whip cane. I don't use this too often on people here, but you have earned the whip cane, which will do good edged damage. And let's see, grapple a single limb with excellent strength to an opponent in the same area, which coincidentally happens to be you, mon ami. You are formidable, but I am the Batroc. Oh, 91. Yes. He has been. And let's see. So that takes us into mon Dieu. It is just a yellow. But
On edge damage?
on edge, yep, good edged damage, which would be
A stun.
yeah, and a 10 technically, but yes, a stun. Oof. In your face, Pangolin.
What kind of damage does it do?
Let's see. It does edged damage.
What kind of edge damage?
See. Yeah, let's see. Edged damage, fighting. Oh, yep, that is a stun. Let's see. But not a kill. Oh, that's a... But it also grapples the single limb with an excellent strength to an opponent in the area, if you can get out of that.
Okay. All right. Does it do any type of damage, though?
Because-
Or just...
Oh, yeah, good edge damage. It does 10 points.
All right, yeah, it does no damage to the pangolin, but yeah, it wraps around his arm.
Okay. All right, good. Now we are entangled in the dance of death. Yeah.
Luke Cage.
Entangled with the mortal.
Those two mooks are still on the pier, right? Or
You
the
threw
dock.
one
Yeah,
into
the
the
mooks.
ocean.
Yeah,
One
but there were
ran
the two that-
away.
Okay, so there's the one behind me.
Yeah, there's one more behind you that tried to hit you with the... No, the one that hit you with the stick that broke it over your head, he's the one that ran.
Okay.
As he
I'm
should.
just going to start walking toward the pangolin and just sort of casually brush this guy out of my way,
Okay.
which might send him flying.
Yeah, what's your strength?
Incredible 40.
Yeah, you just kind of like nonchalantly just stiff arm him, and yeah, what? Lands in a trash can. And yeah, you're walking toward the pangolin.
That's kind of my turn, I guess.
Well, no, I'm gonna say you get to it.
Okay, then I'm going to swing on him.
All right, go for it.
Mm. Batroc. Idiot.
That would be a yellow result.
All right, I'm liking it so far. Luke, you walk up and knock the shit out of the pangolin, knocking him back 6 areas, which would be practically out into the street.
Oof.
Draw me a picture.
I knocked that guy aside and just walked determinedly up to him and just pulled back and hit him with everything I got square in the chest and send him flying through lampposts and buildings and trees and stuff.
Yeah, you definitely knock over a couple of trees. And yeah, he kind of lands in a heap. In fact, he failed his roll so bad that he's stunned for a round as well. So he's not going to get up for a round. Next up is the pangolin. He just kind of gets up, shakes his head as the one goon jumps into the van and just tears off into early evening traffic. And yeah, the pangolin's just going to shake the cobwebs out of his head. And that makes it Danny's turn.
Does he look like he's getting up?
Yeah, he's kind of like he landed on his back and he's kind of like rolled to his feet.
Okay.
He's up on one knee. He's kind
How
of shaking
bad
it off.
How bad off does he look?
I would say out of 130, he's about 95.
Jesus Christ. All right. Well,
Oh,
once again, I'm going to concentrate all my chi into my fist.
Okay.
And that is what I will do.
Alrighty. Nightcrawler, you're on the boat.
So, okay, I got a stupid question.
Okay.
Can I become a spiky cannonball? So I got to get off this boat.
Mm-hmm.
Can I bamf above the pangolin, sword tip down, and let gravity do my job to assist me?
I've seen this before.
Yes, you may.
With a spaceship.
Okay.
So basically, how this would work. I'm going to give you. You're going to have to make your endurance roll to be able to attack.
Yep.
After you teleport. But you're catching him completely off guard, so you're getting two column shifts to this fighting roll.
And I also get a column shift for a sword.
Yes, so you're getting 3.
Okay, I can deal with that. And I want to put karma on it to make sure that actually with the sword I don't know how much damage it does.
It's a good sword, so it's gonna do 10.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And going red versus green and yellow.
Red would be a kill result. Yellow would be a stun result, possibly.
Okay. And are we attempting to kill this creature or no?
No.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Then I want to go. I'm gonna roll. Let the dice gods figure out if it's worth enough. So for my endurance roll, I rolled a 56, and my endurance is remarkable. So that would be
Green.
And with for the fighting, I am excellent. So it would be 1, 2, 3. So it would be amazing. And I rolled a 98.
Oh, fuck.
Oh,
that's just for your endurance. Oh no, that is for fighting.
Yeah.
That is for fighting.
That's fuck.
Yes, you may choose to
Can I
drop
do
that to a yellow.
I will drop that to a yellow.
Okay. Yep. Let's
Thank God.
see what happens. Holy shit, dude.
Oof. Sounds good.
Yeah,
Camille.
so Nightcrawler. Actually, yeah, you drop out and you hit him and you're going to stun him for 7 rounds. Draw me a picture, Nightcrawler.
You would see from the perspective of a boat, me being there and then just disappearing and showing up right above him, pointy end down. And I would end up hitting him right in his head, knocking him out for a little bit. That's how we would see it.
Okay.
And I will take that.
The pangolin is unconscious. Congratulations.
All right.
Are there any thugs left?
Nope, no thugs left. The van that everyone arrived in tore off. The ones that have been deposited into the water have been swimming away from the area the whole time.
Okay. Takes the win.
Then I'm going to power down my iron fist. So I'll have to make that endurance feat.
I'm going to give it to you for free to power it down.
Well, how great would it be if I just like London, I just passed out.
Yeah, that's anticlimactic.
Okay.
Ah.
All right, but I will ask Luke if we can find something thick enough to bind this guy up so we can ask him a few questions.
Is one of those light poles that got knocked down around?
Yeah.
I can take one of those and kind of wrap it around him.
Okay. Yeah, y'all set him up, and then Luke takes a lamppost and bends it around.
Oof.
He's still unconscious. I don't know.
Oh, you know what I'm gonna do?
What's that?
Batroc took some damage, huh?
Yeah.
So how much damage have you taken?
I think I've taken about 60.
Okay. So I have 81 karma, and I need to have at least however much I wish to heal
Okay.
to do that. But my healing is at amazing. So I can heal 30 points of that damage for you
Okay.
by using
I would certainly not say no.
powers of Kunlun.
Oof.
A brilliant crimson light envelops you, and you feel your wounds stitching back together.
Oof. Yeah.
Witnessing
Pangolin is trying to be a porcupine.
the true power of the Iron Fist.
One of these
This
days,
is
you're going
not
to
so
have to show
bad,
me
huh?
some of those kick moves. That was pretty amazing.
Oh, well, thank you, mon ami. I was kind of a little surprised myself. Not absolutely surprised, but mostly surprised.
Downtime, 7 rounds go past. The pangolin starts waking up, groggy.
Good. Can I smack him in the face one more time, though, just to remind him who the boss is around here?
Sure.
Yeah. Like, hey. Like, I know you can take it. But now that we have your attention, who wants to interrogate Monsieur Pangolin? I am a little irate here, so I would not be the best.
Well, Mr. Pangolin, is it?
Yes.
I'm just going to come out and ask you why you wanted our client so badly.
It was what I was hired to do.
Who hired you? You can either tell me now or never mind. I will concentrate the power of the Iron Fist one more time and use my hypnotic fist power, which is an excellent rank, hypnosis. It does not require a feat.
Okay.
That's what it just says. It doesn't require a psych feat, but it does count towards the CS drop that I get for using the thing multiple times.
Okay. Does it get a resist to it?
I assume it has to. So
Okay.
I think it would have to resist against a excellent.
Okay. All right.
Which is 30.
It's hypnosis, so that's going to be... Ooh. Yeah, he's... Pretty light.
Now, I'm going to ask you one more time. Who hired you?
Alice.
My sound cut out. What did you say?
Alice.
Alice?
Alice?
Yes.
Well, I suppose we shall have to go ask Alice.
She's 10 feet tall. That's just... Who is Alice?
She's Alice, the one who hired me. She gave me the money, said, put him in the back of the van.
Where did this Alice hire you? Where does Alice located?
She met me at the Central Park Zoo.
Oof.
No pun intended.
It was a very public-ish meeting.
What did she look like?
like thousands of women in New York City, blonde, pale, dress real nice,
I know that.
expensive purse.
Hmm. Hmm. Tell me more. Tell me more.
How much did she pay you?
5,000.
And how much if you were successful?
5,000. I got paid in advance because I'm the Pangolin. I have a reputation.
Do.
Just
Anybody else
not
need to
here.
know anything else? Sadly, you will continue to not have a reputation here. Anybody else want to know anything? Well, I got the fist out.
Hmm. Does he know who put the hit out on the kingpin? I mean, it's a long shot, but why can't we ask?
You heard the Frenchman.
I wouldn't know anything
Mhm.
about that.
Really? You're not going to try and get a bite at that apple?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Okay.
There's a truce going on.
Hmm? Oh, yeah?
Yeah, don't you know Batroc?
Oh, tell me more. It's like
All
I
the
haven't been
all
checking
the
my
gangs
email
in New
yet.
York City have declared that it's hands off.
Oh,
Hands off what?
No one in the Magia or any of the crime syndicates in New York is to go after the kingpin.
mhm. What? That's a
Anyone affiliated with any of the syndicates or gangs in New York are not to go after the penguin or kingpin.
okay. But is anyone really going to listen to that? Otherwise, it's going to be a free
I'm
for
sure they
all.
probably will.
Mm.
So that implies that that this hit came from out of that network.
Mm. Ah,
You're saying?
Yeah.
still say. Whereas the kingpin should still pay his insurance premiums, that's for sure.
Sirens in the distance.
Yeah.
Well-
Look, maybe we should leave the pangolin here while we go head out here. I don't feel like explaining exactly what we're doing here. Can we get Monsieur Kolchak on his boat?
What do you mean, we Frenchmen?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, we got him on the boat. The only thing left for us is if we really want to find out what's in this suitcase
Well, open it up.
and track down this Alice.
Well,
If-
you can
If
head back to the office if you want, since you don't know
Yeah,
where the
let's-
briefcase is.
yeah, let's. Well, I was gonna. Yeah, let's. We can go and look for Daredevil in a bit. Yeah, let's head back to the office
Mhm. All right.
and
Luke needs a
Oh,
new
fine.
shirt.
I'm sure we have a
Yeah.
closet full of them. As long as his tiara is intact.
No, he got rid of that.
Yeah. All right.
The first issue of the
I think
series,
I
he
need to-
discarded it. Yeah, you get back to the office, and secretary is there.
The new one.
Yes, your new one.
Oh, no. Do.
Susan Withers.
I got excited for a
Susan
second.
Withers, yes. Thank you.
Hey, Susan, any messages?
Yeah, this came for you while you were out. There's a package. It came by courier like 10 minutes after you left.
Okay.
Well, it hasn't exploded yet, so we got
It's
that.
it's about the size of, say, a cigar box. In plain brown paper wrapping. Addressed to Heroes for Hire Incorporated.
Oh, Kurt, you've been here before. Have a seat.
Yep. Sit on down.
Yeah, Susan is seems a little uncomfortable around Kurt.
But why? I'm just beautiful.
Susan, you're going to have to get used to stuff like this.
I know, but he's famous.
Oh,
I've seen him on the television.
I'm famous. I'm famous too. Don't
I've
worry
been in
about
3
me.
movies.
Yeah, but it's usually by doing a perp walk, Batroc.
Yes, the details, the details. Oh, everyone's always with those details.
Well, Susan, maybe if you ask Kurt nicely, you can get his autograph.
Okay. Mr. Wagner?
Yes.
Would you like some coffee?
Sure.
I'll go get it.
Thank you.
And she rushes off to the little room off to the side, looking over her shoulder.
Is it always like this in here?
She kind of smiles.
You're a celebrity. What can I say?
Well, compared to you guys, though, I mean, wouldn't it just be about the same?
No. Our comic books get canceled every few years. We go on and on.
See, in the movies that I'm in, I'm not the eye candy. I'm just, second rate. So, I mean,
We're
I
not
hear
doing
you.
the movies. Nightcrawler is the ladies' man. All right.
Oh my God.
So Susan comes back with the with the coffee, and she gives it to you, smiling ear to ear.
Thank you, Susan.
You're welcome, Mr. Wagner.
Is there anything you want?
How about your phone number?
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Susan,
And she runs off.
bad form.
Well,
Okay.
Apparently, it has that effect.
Yeah, Susan has run off to the bathroom for a little bit. For
All right.
saying
But she
that,
wasn't
have
here
time to look at the
when the
package.
thing stopped by.
nope. So, yep, you're there in the office. There's a package on the ground, or on the desk, the reception desk. About the size of a cigar box in brown, like butcher paper.
A friendly looking package.
Yeah.
Oh, good. That's a change of pace.
Do we know who this is from?
There is no return address.
Get the return address.
All right. Well, I mean, Want to open it up here, or do you want to go somewhere else?
Yeah. Now we can open it up here.
Okay.
You open it up. It's a small metal box with a padlock on it.
Is it cube shaped?
No, it's cigar box shaped.
Oh, good. I was
It's like one of those like metal.
Things.
You know when you go to like certain events and they're taking door money. There's that metal box that they keep the money in.
Yeah.
It's-
Okay.
It's kind of like that with a big padlock on it.
Okay. Well, as long as it's not something that might be vaguely cube shaped, altering reality or something like that, I'm okay with opening it.
Yeah, let's just open it. This how hard is this lock?
It's pretty standard heavy padlock.
Does it fit the description of
Yeah, it strikes you as if Kolchak was carrying the box,
Yeah.
you know, it looks like something that could easily it's big enough that it could be easily left if somebody was drunk, dropped it on, put it on the floor, kicked it under the seat, whatever.
Yeah. All right. I mean, that's my suspicion. Is it's what Kolchak had.
Yeah, I'll just give you that. It's definitely what Kolchak had. There's a little handwritten note, slipped into it that when you pull it out, unfold it, it says "Sorry, I lied." GK.
Oh. Who could this be?
Have we met anybody? Oh, Gene Kolchak. Right.
Oh.
Or Greg Kolchak.
Greg Kolchak.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Okay,
All
so
right.
he didn't lose it. Let's see what's in it.
Okay.
Hmm.
Got to get through that lock.
Hey, Luke.
Well, I mean, we have use the Iron Fist.
Is
I'm
it
a
like,
little exhausted from the Iron Fist.
is it a little padlock or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just break it.
Okay. Break it. Open the
Okay.
box. Inside, nestled in some foam, is a hard disk drive.
Oh.
Kurt.
Yeah.
Sweet. Gimme.
Kurt.
Yep.
You recognize this as one of the like holographic drives, similar to the ones the professor uses to power Cerebro.
Perfect. And I would say that as
Does it
such.
have, like, Does it
would
have
we
like
be
an
able to-
alien origin?
No. It's just
Would we-
cutting edge, bleeding edge technology.
Would we have access to that here?
If you
Nice.
can give me a reason feat with a +1 column shift for your electronics talent,
A reason? Okay.
yeah. If you give it to me in yellow, you might be able to cobble something together. With
Can I spend karma on that?
Yes, you may.
Then I'm going to spend karma on that. I rolled a 73, and I am. My reason is good, so 1 column shift would be excellent.
Yeah, it sounds like you're going to lose 10.
Yep, I'll lose 10.
Okay.
That's fine.
Yep. Alrighty. Yeah, you managed to. It takes you a couple of hours, and the sun is set over Manhattan. The street lights are on.
Kurt, be careful! Don't erase our business records. Uncle
Wait.
Hogarth
That's
will
our
have a
quick
fit.
Uh,
Now, once you don't have enough juice to get into anywhere past the index of this file.
Okay.
And it shows you a series of folders with names like Kirk Connors, Jonas Harrow, Noah Burstein, which Luke Noah Burstein is very familiar to you.
Why?
Go for it.
What am I going for?
Oh.
Am I rolling?
Oh no,
he's
you're
the
not
guy
rolling.
who
He's the guy.
experimented.
Yeah, Noah Burstein is the guy that made Luke Cage. Luke Cage.
Oh, he's a scientist at the jail. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is like just a list of like top tier scientists, huh?
Yep.
Who were they? Was Reed on there?
Richards is not on there. Erskine is on there. Elias Starr, Connors, Jonas Harrow, Burstein, Erskine, Elias Starr, Arnim Zola, Carl Malice, and this name really jumps out at you, Kurt, Nathaniel Essex.
So these are like villainous scientists.
No, not necessarily. I mean, Essex definitely is.
Yeah.
Zola is, but Bernstein wasn't. Neither's Kurt Connors.
I mean, Bernstein was experimenting on prisoners in a jail.
Yeah, but
I mean, that's not great.
it wasn't malevolent, and they were volunteers. I have air quotes going. It wasn't malevolent.
The other thing is we can only see the index. I'm wondering what else is in there once we can actually get this to actually view everything.
You would need something a little more, a computer with a little more oomph than what's on the desk.
Okay, so in other words, I need to go get. Where would something like that be around here? Or is it such a beast?
Luke, first thought that enters your head is Reed Richards.
Yeah.
You would think of Richards as well, Kurt. You would think back at the mansion initially. Batroc would immediately think of S.H.I.E.L.D. And
we didn't have computers in Kunlun, so I really couldn't tell you.
Yeah, but Rand Meacham has has a couple of supercomputers as well.
We could just go to my business that I somehow don't own, but
still
make
own
money from.
Yeah.
I gave my controlling interest to someone who wants me dead, but I still live pretty comfortably off of it. So I don't get it. That's just capitalism will just I'll never figure it out after spending 10 years in Queen. But anyway, I have access to supercomputers.
All right.
Let's go use them.
We would have to go there, not in uniform.
That's all.
They don't know me as the Iron Fist there, and I'd like to keep it that way.
That's fine. We don't want to also parade around, and especially with I don't know what we're going to be looking at. Less amount of people that know about us, the better. I mean, I'm game. With that, get into a fast car, all but.
With that roll, Kurt,
Yep.
you also noticed as you were trying to access this drive, that there seems to be some kind of garbage data in there as well, and you're not really sure what that is.
Ooh. There also seems to be garbage data on here, guys. Can I dig into that before I bring this anywheres?
No, you definitely need something more powerful.
Okay.
And decoding garbage data, you're not really sure if Rand Meacham has the hardware to do that, but you could imagine that a supercomputer probably could get you into those folders, into, past the index, into the actual files.
Yep. Okay. Then I guess we need to get into a powerful computer to figure out what's going on.
Yep. You just got to know which one.
The one that Steve's talking about, how powerful is that?
It's your standard cutting edge 1990s science fiction supercomputer.
Okay.
Yes, it probably takes up a building.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
If the Iron Fist is happy with that, I'm willing to start there.
Well, he just said that one's not going to be able to get us into the junk files as well, or the garbage.
Oh, I
files.
thought he said he could.
No. You can
Okay,
get into
one
the
the one
files.
at Rand Meacham can get us into the data, like on these scientists, but you need something more powerful to be able to parse through the garbage.
Okay.
So
So
that would leave us Shield or Freedom's Plaza or the X-Men mansion.
yeah, the mansion. I would probably say, and I would ask the group if they're okay with going to the mansion.
Yeah, I look over at Batroc and say, yeah, we probably just don't want to go near Shield.
Yeah. It's fine with me. I will just
And apparently the
go with.
Fantastic Four are out of town or off planet. They were off planet.
Is
Or
Fantastic
off
Four
planet.
secretly behind it?
No, we just can't use their computer because they're not around.
Because you don't know how to use that computer? No.
Luke,
I'm
you
not
suddenly
suggesting
remember
we-
that somebody might be around.
Yeah, the Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. There's got to be
That
someone.
flying robot thing.
Oh, the little robot.
Yeah.
Herbie.
I can't remember. Yeah, is it Herbie?
Yeah, Herbie. Yeah.
I can see if the
Herbie.
robot's still around at Fantastic Four Tower if it wants to help us.
It's come a long way since he loved Bug. Yeah?
Yeah, if it saves us a trip to Westminster.
Westchester.
Okay.
Yeah, on a
I'm
train.
definitely
Y'all would have to take a lot of trains.
It's like the public transit. It is one of the benefits of modernity.
Which, if you think about it, is weird. They always say no one has a car in Manhattan, but if you go to Manhattan, it's fucking wall-to-wall cars. So somebody has a
Yeah,
car
well,
in Manhattan.
Yeah, Misty has a car.
Okay.
Y'all can ride up.
Am I on good terms with Misty? Am I on good terms with Misty at this point?
Yeah.
Yes. You and Misty are on good terms. But yeah, Four Freedoms Plaza isn't too far away.
Yeah,
Good.
let's go.
Let's break in. I mean, let's go talk to the locals.
Okay. And you don't have to get into your secret identities because it's for Freedom's Plaza.
Oh, okay.
They're used to that sort of
Good.
thing.
They should respect the discretion.
You get there, you hop in the express elevator. Luke has the code because, you know, the X-Men are his contacts. He was a member for a period.
Fantastic.
I mean, the Fantastic Four.
Yep. You go up to the top floor, elevator opens, and Herbie is floating there in front of you. Hello, Mr. Cage. I'm sorry, but Dr. Richards is out of town. May I be of
Herbie,
service?
can you look at something for us? We want to see if we can recover some data off of something.
Data?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that just happens to be my middle name.
What's your last name?
B.
Okay. Herbie.
Database.
Can we give Herbie
Herbie.
the data and see what we can get off of this thing?
Yeah. You give him the drive. He goes, "Oh, very nice, and an optical holographic drive."
And the other thing is, I will also tell Herbie about the garbage data
Oh,
that we'd like to see if we can extract.
you would like to plug this in and find out what is on this drive, correct?
Correct.
Mr. Cage, I would need your Fantastic Four security ID clearance, please.
Okay, I'll give it to him.
Thank you.
Oh.
He floats off into Reed's lab. As he goes, please have a seat in the living room. And you go in and, you know, the living room, the old crumpled chair that belongs to Ben is sitting there, and it's got burn marks on it. Television, you know, that sort of thing. Pretty basic living room for the Fantastic Four.
Interdimensional heroes.
Yeah. But it's pretty nice living room. About 45 minutes later, Herbie comes out of the lab. And he's like, "It is an incredible find that you have."
What
Can you share it with us, please?
Yes, come with me. And he escorts you into the lab where he's pulled up some information on the screen. He rapidly clicks through the files, and you see numerous chemical formulas popping up on the screen. Just scrolling by, you know, and you see, like, you know, at the top, the names that are on the folders, you know, Connors, Harrow, Burstein, Zola, just, you know, as these formulas scroll past. You have uncovered quite a treasure trove of genetic manipulation.
What I figured.
And who?
Genetic manipulation. Oh, that's what we've got to ask the pangolin. Was he a real pangolin? Or just a human who used to be a pangolin? Oh, I have so many questions for him now. This is what we call l'esprit escalier. Oh, mad. But I don't want to fight him again.
What was in the garbage data?
Oh, that is quite interesting. The garbage data appears to be a program that allows this data to be broadcast wideband.
So they want.
Like this data was encoded as part of another message.
Could that message have been Oh, Iron Fist wouldn't know this shit. Never mind.
Mm.
Wasn't there a message that was broadcast to the island only? The whole
Yes.
get the Kingpin thing.
Mm-hmm. And Kurt, you're aware of this as well. A few days ago, there was a broadcast that interrupted every television, radio, shortwave signal on the island of Manhattan that broadcast a $1 billion bounty on Wilson Fisk.
Jesus.
Oh.
Okay.
And Kurt, yeah, you can kind of put two and two together. That, well, all of you really can put this together, being that it's such a recent event, and the big news of the day is that that's the only wide band broadcast in recent memory, and apparently this drive didn't exist prior to the date of the broadcast.
Yeah.
Oh.
So the broadcast was used to mask this data to whoever Kolchak obtained it from. So that's this Alice character.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
And it is almost midnight, so we will cut it with that revelation.
Ooh, mystery of mystery. Well,
So, yes, thank you for playing. Thank anyone who's
merci
listening for
beaucoup.
listening. And yeah, we'll be back with issue number 3 next week.
The continuing exciting adventure.
Yes.
Yes.
And a quick teaser, this adventure will be called The Terror from Below.
Sacre bleu. The mole men? Who could have
All right, well.
imagined?
As Kurt would say, Dunkashun.
Uh-huh. Au revoir, mon ami. As I try not to spend it all in one place.